God's been doing things in his life and through his life. He's going to share that today.
Thank you, guys. Just want to take this opportunity just to thank my church family, my co-workers, and everybody that's been praying for me. I am without a doubt a miracle, and I believe in miracles, and I believe that my God just saved me, and I believe that with all your prayers and everybody that couldn't be here praying, this is why I'm here. But I wanted to share just on September 30th last year. God changed my life forever. I woke up that day, wanted to go to the beach. My family didn't, but they had listened to their dad. So we went to the beach. But before I went to the beach, I went on Facebook and typed that I was going to Hollywood Beach. And one of my captains wrote back and said, "Hey, stop by the Riptide," which is a hotel right there on Hollywood Beach, that me and a couple of the guys were going to be there to say hi. So I wrote back and I said, "Okay," so that's exactly what I did. We went down to the beach. I set up my family, and then I went up to the Riptide, said hello to them. I was there for a couple minutes. It's like about 3 or 4 of my coworkers that were there, also firefighter paramedics, and then went back down to the beach. The water was a little too cold, so I told my wife, I said, you stay up here with the kids, and we'll go skateboard like I've been doing since I was 8 years old. Skateboarding as usual. The only thing I can think of what happened is I was doing flips. I did a flip, and I guess the wave hit me in my knees and broke my flip, and I came down on my head, broke C2 vertebrae, and an incomplete injury, which means the spinal cord wasn't severed. But I remember floating in the water. When I was floating in the water, I really, really thought I was going to die. I remember trying to flip over and I couldn't because I was immediately paralyzed from the neck down. And I just remember praying to God. I felt such a peace that was amazing. I prayed to God, just said, "God, please take care of my family. Make sure they know that I love them." And here I come. And I really, really honestly thought that I would never see my family again. But God had different plans. God sent angels that day, and those angels were at Riptide. They heard my wife scream for help. They didn't know who was screaming, but that's what we do. That's what the police officers do. That's what the firemen do. When they hear help, they go running. That's exactly what those guys did. They went running down to the beach. They had no idea it was me. Once they saw it was me, they took over CPR for my wife. And I was rushed to rushed to Memorial Regional Hospital, trauma alerted. The police officers did an outstanding job. They shut down the streets for me. I really believe that's what helped save my life as well. The guys in the back of the rescue did an outstanding job with me, as I knew they would. And I was in the hospital 6 months. I was on a respirator 6 months. And by the grace of God, I'm sitting here in front of you without the vent. And I have a lot of movement back. The doctors, everybody that sees me. But one of my big reasons for coming up here today too is just want to encourage everybody here that just when it seems like you have no idea what's happening in your life, I promise you God has a reason for it. And I really believe that God, through my suffering, is bringing glory and honor to Him, through me. And I'm honored to be chosen by God and my family to be chosen. And it's not easy, I can tell you that, but all your prayers are really lifting me up. All the support of my brother and sister firemen, my family, everybody's just been outstanding. I can't thank them enough. And thank you guys enough. And our God is a great God. He doesn't make mistakes, and that's what keeps me going as well. As I know that He was sent up in heaven on September 30th, looking down at me going, "Oops, He was supposed to break His neck." I know that it was all to happen for a reason. And I look forward to the rest of my life walking again, for sure. darkness. So.
Pastor, I'd like to show off just a little bit on Sunday morning. I said, you most certainly can. Thank God.
I recognize the guys that came to arrest me that day. I couldn't get along with all of them. But I knew who you are for your there on that morning, or that afternoon, give me CPR. You know, sharpen the police mobilization that were here. Anybody else that was on that call?
Any of the guys that are here that were on that call today, if you'd be kind enough to come and gather around here. You may be seated. I'd like for everybody to be able to see. Then we want to recognize today as well, while we're doing all of this, we want to recognize all of our first responders that are here today. Our auditorium is filled with people. You'll see them today. They're in uniform. They're either Hollywood police officers, Hollywood firefighters, Seminole police officers. I don't want to miss anybody that are here from all over our area. We want you to know that we love you. We thank God for you. And would you just stand?